Welcome back, folks, for the Qualifier 2 guide. As you guys know, when I make the semifinals, if I make it early, I do guides for the other qualifiers. And today I am super excited. So, if you guys know, a year and some ago, like a year and a half ago, we found the Eagle Spoon at uh, for the chain pike, and that worked really well, obviously. And now I'm more excited because this is even cooler than what I found there. And this is the most excited I've ever been for a qualifier, and I won't be able to do it. But so off the bat here, 800 pounds are possible, guys, off of this. And so that would be 370 kilograms. And I don't think you're going to need that to qualify. I think possibly 600 pounds or 290 kilograms might make it. I don't know. It's hard to know because it's the first time doing this. It's anybody's guess on that front. But I'm pretty sure my score would make it and do really well. Just to fill you in here, guys, really quick, I did a practice run this morning, and if I calculated only my best 10 fish, I would have had 818 or 816.5 pounds. Sorry, guys, my bad. And so I know that was a good run because my smallest unique was only 78. So 35 kilograms. Now that I feel like I got lucky, but still that means it's possible. And if I can do it, I'm sure a lot of people can do better, or possibly do well. I don't know because these oversized wells I just found a week ago. And so I don't think a lot of people know these. So I think that people maybe watching us may have a pretty decent advantage. So anyway, guys, before I start, I'll show you the setups that I think will work the best. This is what I used for my run. I tried crawfish too. It didn't have as good a luck. I did catch an oversized eel on it though, on crawfish. But anyway, so it's these setups here if you want to pause it. It's 6-0 and frog and 6-0 in dead Lambari. Duck muscle works really well here, and I normally love that, but because we're using an oversized mix, it has a tendency to bring in carp. So I would steer away from duck muscle today. Normally on wells, I really like duck muscle. Okay, for the mix, folks, it is this right here. If you are metric, I did put a video out about this. I'll try to leave in the comments for the metric versions, but I believe uh, the I think it's a third bag of grand fish feeder for metric, a full bag of catfish destroyer, a full bag of riverine, 56 grams for the octopus and CSL, and then a full bag of oil cake and hemp. Now this is where you guys have to trust me. All right, so you have to throw this whole mix in each spot. It's gonna take 7-8 minutes to do it, but that's what it takes, guys. And actually, you can see my mixes that I was using for one of my practices here. All right, but anyway, so I'm gonna take you through the spots real quick, and all these spots are brand new to me today, but this first one, um, I can't remember who actually sent me this one to give them credit. I forgot offhand. But anyway, you come down here like you're coming down to Bream. Also, all these spots are exactly the same distance, so you want to clip your line at like 250, 260 feet or 78 meters, 78, 79 meters, guys. I know I sound super dorky, but I'm pretty pumped about this, and I really wish I was doing this today because I've never been this excited at finding out how to do a qualifier as I did today. Because even though thought I was going to make it, I always practice for friends and you guys. So that's how I run across this. So you're going to cast right out to here. I have a mark here, and I'll show you both marks. This is spot one. And definitely was getting oversized in practice. So this is spot one right here. It is 624.77 negative 567, and the stand mark is right here that you can place as well, so you know right to get it. 547.4, and negative 561.5. Also, for this first spot, guys, I would probably take the boat to this spot, and the reason for it is this is a 50-second walk, which isn't a problem, but it's probably the same in the boat. And if you guys don't know, if you didn't watch yesterday's stream, which I want to say a big thanks, 1,000 of you guys watched yesterday. You saw us get in and out of the boat to reset our rods, and that might be really handy here if you have a bunch of junk rods on. So, and also too, I don't want to promote it, but double uniquing, if people are spotting, is going to be a thing. I don't think that many people are going to be spotting here, guys. So, in each spot, since we're at spot 1, you throw the whole entire mix. So, you're going to need 8 mixes for this run, and you're going to throw right here and clip your line because every spot from here on out is exactly the same distance. And sometimes while you're bringing in a unique, you can get a second one. So every time today in practice, I had one unique, one trophy, and some of them I had 2 uniques and 1 trophy, just to give you a heads up. And I just stayed there till I caught a unique or 2 uniques, and I bailed really quickly. So it was like pretty much on the game hour. You spend half of your time spawning. I know that sounds crazy, but it works. Then for spot 2, we go over to the dock and we literally just walk straight forward off the dock here. And this is actually where I caught an oversized eel, so that's why frogs and dead labari are probably your best bet. Or maybe chicken liver too. Chicken liver was working. And as you can see here, this is spot 2, 806.9, negative 1, or 111.71 here, folks. And this one was my big one today, 89, almost 89 pounds there. And again, same thing, throw a whole mix and then move on. Now, you could go back to spot 1 because it only takes an hour and you can go back and get an in-game hour, you know. So when I'm talking about this, it's in-game hours. And you could do that, but I would actually recommend not doing that. And using a couple of these other spots. So if I was doing the qualifier today, I would be using these first 3 spots, but I have 4 for you guys. And again, as you see, I have a mark right here. And what you want to be doing here is casting out right to here. If you look on the map, it is the right at the corner here. And it's 1,029 and negative 1206. And the stand marker is right here. You guys can pause these marks if you want. I don't want to make this a long video, so I probably won't stay on them too long from here on out. And then do this. And like I said, you might be here, spot the first half an hour of in-game time, and then fish the second half, so 7 minutes and 7 minutes. And then move. And then for the last spot, the last spot is up here at Fields of Gold. If you want to use this, I don't know if I would because you definitely have enough time then after that 3 in-game hours to go back to spot 1 and get more oversized. But that being said, I will show you guys this spot. And so hopefully I don't sound crazy. I'm just super excited to have found this. And as you guys know, I've been working on these oversized fish lately, and this was a cool breakthrough for me right now. So I'm going to cut and wait till we get over to the spot here, guys. All right, for you guys that watch the channel a lot, this spot is going to look really familiar. This is where I catch oversized big head, but we're going to be casting out here, and I will show you the mark. So I just use my big head mark. If you guys want to put that down, you guys can. Make sure I give you enough time to pause it and put it in. And over here at spot 4, I'm not quite out to that hole, but it's the same distance we've been casting the whole time. And the same thing, guys. Now, do I think there's going to be a lot of 800 scores? No, I think I had a really good run. But it's definitely possible. I think a good personal goal would be 10 uniques. And you probably want your smallest one to be 65 pounds, maybe 30 kilograms. I think that's probably enough to get you through today. But if you had a run like I did, you're definitely I feel you're gonna make it. I'm curious to see what scores are gonna be like, because I feel like 816.5 would, or 816.5 would have been super good. So we'll see what happens today, guys. Obviously. Also, really quick, guys, I want to mention if you don't spot these, you may not even get uniques. I feel like people that aren't spotting today maybe only get 4 or 5 uniques on a good run. So that's why the spotting part is really important. And I did try using half the mix like we did for Bream, and that did not work at all. You need to use the full mix, or at least most of the mix, for these to really work that well. But anyway, guys, hopefully this helps you out. We'll see you next time, and I really hope you guys do well today in Qualifier 2. It's a lot of fun. And also, for tomorrow, I'll have a Qualifier 3 out, which I'm super pumped about as well. Anyway, guys, have an amazing day. We'll see you next time, folks.